Kia ora koutou katoa. Hello, I'm Lesley Ormsby, a psychic medium, a healer and a teacher of spiritual and mystical things and so much more. So part of that so much more is I do these horoscope readings and star sign readings, or whichever way you like to call it, and they're like an energy forecast. So and the messages come through when I connect with each person's, or each star sign basically, or astrological sign. So these this one is now I'm up to the sign of Capricorn. So welcome to my YouTube channel, Capricorn, and I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel already. So I really appreciate your support in helping me to grow my channel. So it's just helps me to just helps me to get out the messages more, and YouTube allow me to do different things, put out more and create different content and things like that, to put out there for everybody to receive as if they resonate with me. Okay, so cool. The other thing is, for those of you that haven't subscribed, I take this opportunity also now to invite you to subscribe now, or at the end of the video. The other thing is too, I also just want to acknowledge those who have come across my video on, or any of the videos on my Facebook as well, and who have followed and or liked my page as well. So, and once again, I just take this opportunity to invite you to like or follow my Facebook page. So these reads, Capricorn, are suitable for you if you're watching in your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So if you don't know what your other signs are, there is a link in the description box below that will take you to a website that has a calculator. It's free, and it will work it out for you according to what your date of birth is, and or your time, if you know what your time is when you were born. So the other thing is these reads are general. So this is why I mentioned about checking out your other signs, because sometimes it may not fully resonate with you, or you may not totally get it. But that's because, these are a forecast. So that's something that's coming up. However, some of you may be like right in the story now that is about to unfold. So it's good for it, maybe just like something that will clarify for you or confirm for you what has been going on. The others of you will have this intuitive feeling that something's coming up. So and it's like this might help to clarify what is going, what could unfold for you, and give you a little bit of an insight of it and how to get around it, or just like planning. So it's not a steadfast thing, but it's just there to give you just like that little bit of an inkling. And help you through this time, or support. So one of the things that I'm doing, I've brought in, that I've been drawn to bring in, is these crystal cards. Last week I didn't put them in, didn't use them because I didn't feel like I needed to, or wasn't really drawn to use them. However, I am drawn to use them again this week, to bring them in as a support tool for you. The other thing is, I've had a few people they missed them last week too. So, and they are a beautiful set of cards, but it's always nice to have something added extra, support in there. So, okay, I'm shuffling these, and I've already shuffled them before, and some have fallen out. So the reason why I do that is because I'm not going to read from the book, or because there's quite a bit of information there. However, I've been more drawn to give a brief description about what each is how each can benefit you, so that it's like just brief benefits of healing, and how you can utilize the energy from them to help support you through whatever it is you're going through at this time in your life. Okay, so anyway, and these cards are the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck. Okay, so I'm going to pop them down, and the first card that came out is Citrine. Okay, so citrine is a really beautiful crystal. So this is it here in this photo, in this picture on the card. But here is a piece of citrine here that I have handy with me. So And citrine is number, oh, it's got dirt all over it because I've had it outside at some point. Cool. And the new moon and the full moon energy. So I'm just going to hold this piece up there for you to have a, to draw into or like draw from the energy of it. So, or link with it. So citrine basically helps to stimulate the brain and strengthening intellect, okay? So it also promotes motivation, activates creativity and encourages self-expression, enhances concentration and revitalizes the mind. It releases negative traits, depression, fears and phobias. So that's the general, benefits that this beautiful crystal has to offer us to help support us through stuff. Okay, so I'm going to line them up there, and on that side, on that one. So I'm going to put this one here. So the number 17 is it's number 17 in this deck. And so one is about new beginnings, and it's about a new beginning in the sense that it could be like for you about that being one with all and seeing that within you and how you can be or take that next step into being one with yourself. So and it could also be something, there's a new beginning in something else in your life or a rebirth of something within you that's coming out or coming through, which is allowing you to be more one with yourself or one with self, okay? So, and number 7 is about creation and learning about yourself as being the creator, whether it's being like within relationships, money, finance, all sorts of things. It could be your business. It could be, just like everything that you do in life, whatever it is that, knowing that we are the ones who create it. So, and I'm more drawn to like relationships, but business, finance and money was what seems to be the key. So overall so they're not being really super specific with it, but it's like you'll get what they're talking about. So and so that's what it is, but that's what the 17 is about, is bringing those together for you, and the citrine will help you with that. And settle your energy. So the next card that fell out, which is interesting because I kind of like not lost my voice, but I was like clearing my throat before, is lapis lazuli. So I have some of this here. This is a raw piece here for you to have a look at, and it's got some little gold flecks in there. And this is another piece that I've got as well. It's with a cord on it. So, and you can see the flecks in it. And this is a polished piece, of course. So I'm going to pop that over here, and so you can feel into that one. But lapis lazuli, which is number 30 in the deck. So there's a balancing of energy there. And so there's some, and that's what 3 is about. Balancing of energy and finding the pivotal point of, or the axis with whatever it is that you're working through. So your energy levels and that sort of thing, what is going on in your life might be between, like, because that's talking about relationships and things like that, within finances as well. So it's also within you, it's finding that balancing the mind, body, spirit, and soul, which usually, well, in my case, and what obviously you'll probably feel that too, is, comes back to your heart-centered space, okay? Because when we're one with ourselves, which is what this being one with all is, where we're looking, it's like, and we're traveling through life, it's about being in that balanced state, more often than not. With that one. So lapis lazuli, basically, it helps encourage self-awareness, self-expression, and reveals inner truth, providing qualities of honesty, compassion, and morality to the personality. It helps us to stimulate, it's to help stimulate objectivity, clarity, and encourages creativity. Lapis lazuli, it also assists us to confront and speak one's truth and inspires confidence. So that's I love this crystal because of the job that I do. Obviously it comes in really handy because I talk a lot, speak a lot, and out there. Oopsie daisy. Although I was wearing kyanite before, but anyway, we'll just focus on this one because it's the card. That's there, so lapis lazuli. So it's number 30 in the deck. So like I say, it's like balancing, and then 0, balancing energy, and God force energy is like you've come back to, there's something all one, back to the beginning, or the homecoming, you could say, back to the beginning of a of the new, basically. So there's a new, and it's starting in a new cycle, or a different cycle. It may be a new cycle in the sense on a deeper level with what you've already been processing. So you may be going on a deeper journey with that. It may be that and something else within your life that the universe is taking you, or and you allowing yourself to venture into more self-discovery about how you operate in life. Okay. The other thing is, the next one is, there's a few that came out, so it's like, I thought, God. And the reason why I'm getting these ready is because I don't know half of these blinking crystals, and so there's some, this one is one I've never heard of before, and it's I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but I'm going to pronounce it how I think it sounds. So Dumor Tia Right. So, and it is a stone of support. It helps us with when we're feeling less than confident in thought and idea. It also helps us, assists us in staying true and standing up for ourselves. It's the perfect stone for families and or for children. That helps reduce excitability and stubbornness. For parents, it's an excellent stone to calm and for calm and patience. Okay. So it's also, because it's a blue one as well, it's a wonderful throat chakra stone, stone of communication, and can stimulate the verbalization of ideas. So it kind of marries up with, alongside the lapis lazuli. And it's a wonderful stone to use when feeling scattered, unfocused, and disorganized. It would help enhance energies of orderliness, self-discipline, and organizational abilities. But also can help, with bringing that feeling of, relaxation and calm and harmony, and help reduce stress-related conditions like headaches and tension, that sort of thing. So it's a wonderful, accompaniment of lapis lazuli. If you've got that one, that'd be wonderful. So what I want to say too, and remind everybody, that if you can't get a hold of these, or if you haven't got them within reach of you, Google them and find that you can, a lot of the websites out there, when you Google them, that they can have some really nice images of them, where you might find a nice one, and where you can, just meditate with or sit with and feel the energy that exudes from it, and draw that towards you to help you shift through things, and help you, support you shift through whatever it is that you're working through. So it's number 21 in the deck. So 2, about relationships, so it's about, somebody, you maybe bring someone into your life, into a relationship, like in love, romantic relationship. Could be a new friend, though, on saying that. It could be somebody that's coming into the family, that's like a marriage or engagement in that sort of way. It could be a new child, like a foster child for some of you, or a child or a baby that's coming in as well. It could be something like, but it's about, basically too, it's about relationships and how we relate to others, and how and them to us, whether it's in a romantic relationship, a partnership, or it could be a friend, or workmate, or something like that, or a business partner, or some even employees that you work with. Could be the next door neighbors. It could be your own children. So it's like looking. That's what it's about, and it's about recognizing our stuff, and our part, and how the relationship plays out or works. Okay. Is what that number 2 is about. So there's something new, because it's 21, there's something new there. So you may be moving through something where you're noticing things, or a shift in you about how that is for you. Okay, because then we have like labradorite, and it's number 21. 29. Where did I get 21? Because I've just finished talking about 21. Anyway, so there's the number 29. And labradorite is one of my, they're all my favorites, but it's one of my favorites. And this is one piece that's absolutely beautiful, this one. So in it, so you might be able to see some, when the light catches it, there's these beautiful like rainbow colors, turquoisey blue colors that come through it. And this is what one piece that I've got here. So I'm just going to pop that up there. and this is a smaller piece. I haven't got any raw pieces of Labradorite to share, but you can see how that one is like shifted with the lights on there. So cool. So anyway, that's a Labradorite there, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a read through that one as well, give you a little bit of information. So it's a stone of transformation, and it is useful. It's a useful companion through change, imparting strength and perseverance. It helps balance and protect the aura, raises our consciousness, and grounds spiritual energies. It's excellent for strengthening intuition and promoting psychic abilities. It's a mystical and protective stone. It deflects unwanted energies from the aura and prevents energy leakage. Banishes fears and insecurities and strengthens faith in the self and trust in the universe. It helps to dispel illusions, calms an overactive mind, and it's helpful during times of change, giving strength and perseverance. Basically, there you go. And that's Labradorite. So I'm going to pop that one there. Once again, there's the relationship there, number 2. In there as well, so I don't think I need to go through that one. But 9 is there's something that's coming, completion of a cycle. So there's something new coming out of that, and even though you've got 21 there, that maybe for something else, like as that there may be 2 or 3 things that's going on with some of you. Some of you, you know, you'll know which one resonates with you and what each crystal is talking about for you. So just go with what resonates with you as to, you know, what you feel will be better for you. You may end up have the whole lot may resonate with you at some point during this next week or month, or, you know, or in the next couple of weeks. So anyway, the next one that came out is Spessartine or Spessartine Garnet. Okay, and this one here is a beautiful one as well. It has a strong stimulating vibration that is powerful to boost how you feel. These crystals have metaphysical properties that are known to assist manifestation and aid creativity. They also stimulate the brain, strengthening logical reasoning, mental clarity, and activating imaginative thinking. So there's a few there that kind of overlap each other with similar healing abilities and stuff like that. Oh gosh, now I've tipped them all over. I need to extend that, I think, over to there a bit. So I can pop them up. So then you can feel their energies coming out to you. There we go. Put that one there. I might need to move you over there. Cool. Oh, it's not going to work for me. I didn't actually figure this out. I should have think that I was going to have all these cards turn up, fall out. So anyway, so it's number 53 in the deck. So 5 is about energy, and it's about seeing everything that everything is energy and vibration. So it's really being mindful about what we're putting out. Like talking about the manifestation side of things is what we put out. That's what they're talking about there, is like just be mindful about, because if you're going to put out like negative energy when you're trying to manifest something, it's not going to come. Well, it's not going to come in the way that you really, really want it to come. So, and it may take way longer than what it is because we're interfering with the energy. But if we're and sometimes it's about patience, which is like a lot of the energy that's coming through there, what you're manifesting in itself, because sometimes it's like, well, most times it's about taking some action. So, that is in alignment with whatever it is that you're manifesting. So it's about sussing that out, how that works best for you to get the best possible result. So these cards here and the energy, so I do encourage you to check them out and Google them and have a little bit more of a read about what they have to offer you. So you get a bit more of a grasp on it for you. So, okay, so Spessartine Garnet. So, and it's like S-P-S-S-A-R-T-I-N-E, that one, for you, if you're keen. So, I mean, the internet's pretty cool, so it'll come up for you, if you've not quite got the spelling right. So basically, the Spessartine is basically a stone of harmony. So, oops, I'm going to take that one because that really fell out. So there's the 3 of Pentacles comes out. So I'm just going to the tarot deck to like extend on that. Three of Pentacles comes out. There's a completion of work, which has come through there with 29. So there's a Three of Pentacles. So it's like, it's an initial completion of work. So there's a lot of you may have been like started a new project a little while ago, and because of COVID and that, so it may have like halted that, and you may not be knowing where the heck you're going with it, but I'm just feeling, you know, what the here it's saying is just like there's something that you've completed. It's like post lockdown, so or in moving forward with it, moving forward with something. So I'm just having the confidence to do it. I'm going to take this one too, and that one, because that jumped right out. So yeah, and so they're just confirming for you that actually, you know, things are there, are starting to turn around. So whether you've got a project like where there's more like legal stuff that's going on, with some of you will have some legal stuff to do with businesses around the home, like the selling of a property and that sort of thing, or it could be other legal stuff as well. I'm hearing to do with land and or estates and things like that. But there's something, that's got something to do with money anyway, because this is the Pentacles. So something that you're working with that can create money or have money, a flow of money in some way, or financial, something to do with financial stuff anyway, because that's what the Pentacles is about. It's about, you know, finances, work, and material possessions. So it's, you know, what's happening within your business, career, financial wealth. It's coming. Oh, there's that one that's come up that way too. So then we have the sun, and so the sun for me coming out after that is like, you know, looking towards the sun, holding your head up and looking forward into the horizon. You know, and the sun goes, you know, obviously there's the cycle day and night, so the sun's going to come up every day, so you have another opportunity to move into where it is that you really need to be moving, rather than thinking about what isn't working. Think about or move into, change your mindset as to what, you know, look, what is working, and where and how do I, you know, what haven't you seen yet that that can help, like bring something else in, or you know, it's like what is right about this, you know, that you haven't seen yet, or you haven't noticed, or that you haven't considered with this, okay, several and certain situations. So however that applies to you, but it's about joy, optimism, and clarity of vision. So it's about keeping the vision, holding the vision, and you know, like they said before, it's like, you know, you got to go to sleep, get up in the next morning, and get an opportunity to either not start again, but some of it will be to start again, and it will add to it, okay? And there's a new day to it. So I do feel like, because the Six of Swords has come up, and there's this move away from strife. So there's something shifting or moving, but it depends on how you, whether you're, on the work that you're doing within yourself, okay? How quick that it's going to move, and how you see that, because how you see it or how you perceive it to be, will be, like I say, will be the difference, or like they're saying, it's going to be the difference in how quickly that you move through that, okay, and towards what it is you're wanting to do and be and have, okay? So I do feel, because we have the Three of Swords, so there's something that comes up where the tension is released, and as you're moving away from some sort of strife or some sort of difficulty that's been around you, and you know, and moving forward with could be your business, your job, your work. And when I say your job, some of you is maybe being laid off, or there's a change in the way that your job works and stuff like that. So you may be contemplating like leaving and moving into another job and or career. Some of you may be going into like studying and shifting your career or your business or whatever. There's changes in there. But there's something that's, you know, that's moving away, because then we have the Ace of Wands is an outburst of creativity. So something is coming in out of the blue. It's like there's, I don't know, you get like the second wind, or this this boost of energy, or a boost of energy just out of the blue, and it's like something will come in and like it'll help you to like give you that aha moment. It's like, okay, I know where I'm going now, and I need to, like, some of you like saying, I need to just shut the heck up and stop, you know, poking my nose and just be patient, okay, and persevere with what is going on, because the minute you like start poking your nose in it is the minute that some of you, not all of you, you're gonna change the vibration or the energy with where it is now, and it's not gonna and it's, you know, and it can make the outcome that you want can either take longer, or the outcome, you know, like completion of something coming to an end with an outcome that you you know, like you're looking for in a favorable one, could change, you know. And it's like, okay, with that. So where are they going with that? So I just feel like I have one more, there's one more card to come out, and then so I wait for something to flip out to like clarify what is going. There we go. Well, there's actually two. Okay, so there's two cards that come out there. So they accept the limits of both victory and defeat is the Five of Swords. So that's come up through there. So there may be something that you're going to. So it's about being humble either way of however the situation turns out. It's just being humble with it. That's what I'm feeling. And it's like some of you are maybe, it's like walking away with an acceptance, basically, from something that's coming up. And it's like going into something with acceptance as well, and coming out, you know, being accepting what about what is going on. So it's like it could be a job interview, you know, it could be like an interview going into study. It could be, you know, I don't know. Some of you are like, there's different things. It could be like business as well. It could be like, you know, finance, you know, but there's a sense of, you know, it's just like, I'm hearing like there's like comes back to that it's not another stage. It's like the initial stage of work has been done, to that sort of thing. So it's just like, okay, not quite there yet, but it's like being like happy and humble or not so. And it's like, I'm hearing not giving up though if it doesn't pan out for you in the way that you would like it. But if there's a sense of acceptance, but looking for a solution rather than looking at the problem or staying stuck in that energy that something, you know, that everything's not right or not wrong, or everything is going wrong and that sort of thing. So it's like turning it around. It may be just not, it may be, they're saying, it's just not the right time. Okay, but there seems to be like something on saying that for some of you, you'll know who you are. There's an urge to change overcomes the fear involved is the theme for the Fool. So there's something about taking a leap of faith on saying that and where you're going, because I feel like some of you, it's like, depending on what is going on for you, it's like, okay, it's like there's a clean slate now that's over with, that's done, and whether there is a win-lose situation or a better outcome or not so good outcome, and whatever it is, it's like it's something like what they call a closure in a way. And some of you, I feel like maybe going into something else with this, but because they're talking about taking a leap of faith and moving into something new or something else. So I feel like I need to pull out one more card for that one though. Okay, just one, and it's the first one is the Devil that's come out. So there's a power and energy in prison. So there's something that maybe you're holding off on in making a move with something because you're waiting for this situation to happen. So what I'm hearing is like, in the meantime, it's still carry on. Have that leap of faith that whatever's going to happen is the outcome will be, you know, what you need it to be. Whether it's like, for instance, win or lose, you know, or it doesn't pan out exactly how you would have liked to have. So there's not necessarily, I'm hearing for some of you, a win-win. There's a win-win situation. So you might not get all of what you want from it, or with whatever is going on, but there seems to be like a win-win situation for some of you that's going to come out of this. But it's like getting out of your head and releasing yourself from, you know, the bonds of you know, fear and and anxiety, and, you know, I'm hearing unfaithfulness, you know, and like self-belief and all that sort of thing. So once you get your head around that and allowing that and just being in your own power and your higher vibrational consciousness, higher vibration of who you are and the energy was, you'll be fine. Because it's like, in a way, sometimes we get stuck in, it's like it should be this way or that way, but it's like shifting that energy from there and looking at what the bigger picture is. It could be, it's like, what else is possible, you know, that, you know, what else is possible, and what else is out there, or what else is possible that I haven't considered or seen or done, or, you know, or come along yet, you know. So that's where they're leaving that. So I'm going to leave it there because, yeah, I'm just going to, it's all just like, stop, done. So, and it's like, that's how, it's like, for some of you, that's what it'll be. Or just like, okay, done, move on. Open the book, clean slate, start again, write a new story. Okay, cool. All right, like I said, I'm going to leave it there. So, you know, whichever one of these beautiful crystals resonates with you, look it up. You know, if you've got them, bring it out, charge it up, and embrace the energy that they have to share with you to support you through whatever it is that you're going through. Anyway, I'm going to leave that with you now with well, we're going to leave that with you now with my amazing guides, helpers, and light being energies that are working with me, and we're teamed up. So anyway, this is like, Thursdays is your day, Capricorn. So have a wonderful week, and I feel like I want to say something else, but that may be you. I feel like it's like you haven't had the last word, so it's gonna like, so it's like coming back to this other one. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna leave that with you because Capricorn still wants to go on about it. So with love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement and adventure, you have a brilliant week, and I'll catch you next Thursday. Okay, bye for now.